Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the UVL 90 Day Challenge. And today is day 59 of the 90 days. So the topic for today is
Day 90 challenge, 90 day challenge, day 59 of 90 day. Topic is encourage audience questions and Q&A.
yes, that's correct. So we're going to be answering some questions. But before we go into that, let's introduce ourselves. So, hi, everyone. My name is Sandy. I'm the face of the Facebook business page, Sandy Caballero, Sandy to Empower Lives. I'm originally from Panama, but I currently reside in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner.
Hi, my name is Patsy. I am the face of the Facebook business page, Show Blessings. I am a mother of four and a grandmother of nine. Originally, I am from Brunei. Currently, I'm staying in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and I am a proud digital business owner.
Thank you, Patsy. Okay, so like we mentioned before, our topic for today is in. Okay, go
Today
ahead, Pat.
is a 90-day challenge, day 59 of 90-day challenge topic. Encourage audience questions and Q&A.
So we have picked some of few questions, 5 questions for today, um, that we think you might want to know what it is about, and so let's answer these questions. So the first question is,
What
what
makes you?
made
What
you?
made you? Yeah,
Okay, go ahead, Patty.
you say first.
Okay, what made you decide to start an online business, and how did you get started?
I decided to start an online business because I need my life back, and my husband is still working. He's working double job, and I would like to help him also, and to time to travel and spend time with my family and give them, if extra money we will bring my family on holiday, and that's why I start an online business. And and how do I get started is just like the webinar. We pay the 149 to get started, and that's what it is.
So how did you find out about this online business opportunity?
Oh, I found it from my friend who is on Facebook, and she is a very quiet lady, and I was surprised to see her transformation in her. She began to talk about her life and sharing about her life, so I was curious. So I get to call her and uh, to follow her and ask her questions, and she said it's a very blessed company. That's why I got myself involved.
Thank you, Patsy. Okay, so for me, what made me to start an online business? Actually, I think it all started back in 2018. I saw some YouTube influencers, like the digital nomads, and I always wonder, how they did it. So I always wanted to have that kind of lifestyle. Um, but I time keep passing. I keep working in the film industry, and then yes, last year, even our industry had like a setback. We had a strike that lasted around 8 months. So usually, and especially it was during the busy season for us, because usually our summertime is the busy season and winter time is the slow season. So usually I go away during the slow season, for holidays, and then I come back like around April, to start working, April, May, or June, depending. But last year, I was on vacation. I think it was like on May. And then I saw that the strike started, but I wasn't worried because, like, usually we have strike and usually like 1 or 2 months max. So I didn't pay attention. Um, So then by the time was July, I saw that this was going for the long run. The rumors were this was going to happen until February of this year. So at that moment, I decided to look for something else, like a plan B. And while I was looking, I actually found another company, another business, which is affiliate marketing. But when I was about to start enjoying that business, this ad came up on my computer. And before this ad, I passed so many ads, I skip it. For some reason, I don't know. My intuition told me, you gotta watch this ad. You got nothing to lose. So I click on the ad and then I watch it, and the ad clicked with me because there were a group of business owners that were traveling, but at the same time they went into they went to a business trip, and they were having fun. And they were mentioning, they can, because it was a business trip, they can deduct the expenses. So that's something that piqued my interest because I love to travel. Okay, that's one of the things that I love to do. So when I saw that, and then that, like about the expenses, that was a first check for me. And then I proceed to watch the webinar, same, as Patsy. So I watched the webinar, and then I saw that it was a global community. So that means that, the business is global. So you have a global reach. So that was another thing that I love. And the fact that, because it's an online global community, you get to meet people all over the world and then create new friendships. So that also piqued my interest. So I proceed to the next step, which is paying the $149, and to get more in detail about the business. And at that moment, when I went through after paying the 149, I got to see all the details, about the business, and that's when I saw that this business, is what I've been looking for so long. Like I mentioned, I was looking for something like a digital nomad. It checked all the boxes that I was looking for, because it's a business that is portable. You can take it with you anywhere. Especially, like I'm living with my Asian parents, and they love to go back to Panama, to visit family. Um, so we always go, and this is one thing that I can go back with them, and my business is still going on, so I don't have to worry about that I have to be present to in my business. So that was one of the things that I love, the flexibility of the business, the portability and flexibility of the business. um, so that's one of the things. And the other thing, I wanted to be able to retire early because I love my industry. It was my dream job since I was a little girl. But you get to a point in life where you want something more. And for me, that something more was I wanted to keep growing. I didn't see myself growing there anymore. That's one thing. And two, I didn't see myself working long hours until I was 67 years old. Especially, the different times, because we don't have a fixed schedule like other jobs where you go to 9 to 5. Our schedule varies according to the needs of the movie, the shooting. If they need to shoot in the morning, or they need to shoot in the afternoon or at night. So, um, so yeah. So reflecting on all that, and also this, we make good money, but it's because of the long hours. But also there is the financial instability, because when we don't work, we don't get paid. So for me, like I'm okay because I've been working for 25 years. So I already know how to manage my money for that. So um I know how to do that. But like I don't wanna keep living that way. I wanna be able to, go and do things, and enjoy and know that, I'm financially stable all the time. So when I saw this opportunity, check all the boxes that I wanted, and that's what made me to start. And I guess I explained it also, how I did get started watching the video ad on YouTube. That's how I got it. So it was a different way than Patsy. Patsy, find out through a friend that she watched on Facebook, and I found it through an ad that I saw on YouTube. So I hope that clarifies some, and we inspire other people, to take action to change their life like we are doing. Okay, so our second question is, you want to read it, Patsy? Me? Okay. All right. What kind of
I
support?
read for you. What kind of support does your team provide? How does it help you succeed in your business?
Thank you, Patsy. Okay, so this one is a good one. So this was another thing that like I really loved. So when we're talking about what kind of support does your team provide, they provide mentorship, and they provide coaching. And besides that, you also have the global online community. So you are never alone on your journey, to build your online business. And that's one thing that I like, because on the other business that I say at the beginning that I was about to join, and then I say bye to that business, um, that business, I was pretty much on my own. And then if I wanted a mentor, I needed to pay extra, and just for that amount that I was paying for. So in here, the difference between other business and this one is that you paid only a one-time fee, which is the $149 that we were talking about, the US $149. So you paid one time of that, and then you get access to a mentor, you get access to a coach, you get access to the global online community, you get access to all the training that we have and all the tools that we require to start our online business. So it is an amazing support. Like I mentioned, the video based training is tailored for anyone who doesn't know anything, from zero knowledge, zero skills. You don't have to worry about no knowing, because, we teach everything here. You through video training, you also have a mentor who will guide you through. So you get that support that you need to be able to succeed. You got all the tools. So I think one of the besides the rest that we get, one of the keys to help us succeed in this business is the global online community, because they are the ones who give you that emotional support and that technical support when you need it. um, because many business owners, when they start their business, not all of them they get the support from home, from their family. So uh, how do they get the support? They get the support in the community, because we all have the same like-minded, we have the same goal, that we want to create a better life for us and for our family. So we are all working towards that. So that's the best way to be able to succeed, because we have people that think the same way as us, and we have that support that we needed whenever. It doesn't matter what time of the day, because we are a global online community. So even if you are doing your business late at night, somewhere around the other part of the world is there to be able to answer your question if you have a question. So the support that you get on this business is amazing. Like I mentioned, you are here to succeed. The only thing that it is required is of you is doing your training, do your part, for your business, and you are gonna be able to succeed. So stay plugged in the business, and be consistent, persistent, resilient. Work on your mindset, because you gotta feed your mindset all the time. That's the only way that you're gonna be able to overcome obstacles and challenges, and see them as opportunity or a way to grow, instead of seeing them, as an obstacles or failures. So that's that question. So what is the next question?
Um, You ask the question.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
how did
how
you
did
stay
you stay
how did
how
you
did you
stay
stay
motivated?
motivated?
How did you stay motivated and focused when things get tough or when you feel overwhelmed?
I'll answer the question now.
Hmm.
How to stay motivated and focused, huh? And when things get tough, I through my mindset, I train myself to be prepared for these challenges. You know, I be patient. For example, because computer, it need a lot of patience. So I had to be patient and wait for the answer. Also be patient. So um, and I know that I get a lot of support from Sandy, and I know that she's going to be there when I need help. So I don't worry too much, but I do feel that sometimes times get intertwined with our work, and so we get but we stay motivated. I stay and focus. I just focus. I have a notebook with me. I have a notebook. um, this book is a lifesaver, as I record down everything that I don't know, or I know, so I get to know when you know
Thank you for sharing, Patsy. Yes. Um, like be doing an online business is not easy, especially when you're starting your journey, because one is all new to you. Two, you're learning new things. So, and sometimes you're gonna face obstacles or changes on your journey, um, and you're gonna feel like it's too slow. And but you know what? It's because we think that we want to do things fast, but it doesn't happen that way. Like you mentioned, Patty, you gotta have patience, and that's one of the things that I learned in this business about patience. um Patience, with myself, patient with the business. Yes, the business is gonna take off, but it takes some time for that to happen. Some people do it faster, some people do it slower, and so on. Every journey is different. So one thing I would say, do not compare to others, okay? Because this is your journey and that's their journey, okay? So enjoy your journey, okay? Because that's gonna make you feel proud of yourself, of what you have achieved, how you have faced obstacles and overcome them. So how do I stay motivated? Well, one of I had some setbacks when I started my journey, and I was able to overcome them, thanks to two friends from the community who, at the time when I faced those setbacks, they were around me, and they provide me that emotional support, and that I was able to, back up and then do something about it, look for answers on how to uh, fix the problem, So at that time, I learned several lessons. But one of the lessons I learned was that I have to work on my mindset. And this is not something that you work just once and that's it. No, this is something that you have to keep working every day, every time. Listening to podcasts, motivational podcasts, listening to audiobooks that will help you, inspire, motivated. Watch the webinars that we have, especially there we have success stories that we hear from members of our community. And on those stories, we realize that, we thought that we had a bad journey, but when we hear their story, their journey, we realize that, what? It's not as bad as we thought that, our journey was. Their journey was even worse and they were able to succeed. So if they did it, so can I, So that keeps you motivated. Um, in addition, you can go back and watch the other replays of the masterminds. We also have books, that help you with the motivation, with your mindset and all that. And we have also training on the mindset. So you got all the tools to be able to succeed, in this business. Um, it's only, of you to be plugged in into the system to do the things that are required to be able to continue on this journey, to be motivated. You gotta do it. You gotta do those things, because even if we are trying to help you, as a mentor, but if you don't do the work, we cannot do anything. I can believe in you, but if you don't believe in yourself, nothing's going to happen. You gotta believe in yourself. You gotta push yourself to be out of the comfort zone, because that's the only way that you're gonna grow up. I did it, and so many of others have done it. I mean, Patsy's doing it, being in front of the camera, that's not easy. She just started her business not too long ago. So, kudos to Patsy, for all the things that she's doing, because she just started. So this is, you gotta focus on the things, working on the mindset, thinking about like a muscle. If you don't work out your muscle is going to get weak. So the same thing is with the mindset. If you don't feed your mindset every day, your mindset is going to fail you when you face a setback. So that's why it is important to always keep listening or reading. If you love to read, you can read. If you would like to listen to podcasts or audiobooks, you can do that too. But make sure that you feed yourself with motivational content, positive content, content that will keep you moving forward, that will open your mind to see to see things in a different perspective, in a positive perspective, instead of being on a problem focused mindset. Change it into a solution focused mindset. So those are very important things, to keep you stay motivated and focus on when things get tough, or when you feel overwhelmed. So the other one is, is the global online community support. That's the other one that is going to help you to be on track, because you get people that understand what you're going through, because they already went through, they're ahead on the journey, so they know what you're going through. So uh, that's another thing I want to say. Don't, because some people, they are afraid to, they're used to be on their bubble. Okay. So I would say to those people that likes to be on their bubble, if you want to be able to succeed in this online business, if you stay on your bubble, you're gonna be isolating yourself. So your journey is gonna be a little bit tougher. Okay. You have to get out of your comfort zone and socialize, because that's the only way that you're going to be able to learn faster from other people that are ahead of you. So you can learn from them. And two, when you need help, they can help you. Um, and, when you feel down, they are there for you too. So that's one advice I would say for those who are just want to be on their little bubble. You want to make sure that you try to be more social, more stepping out of your comfort zone, because that way, you're going to be able to succeed and go a little bit faster than if you're just by yourself doing it. Okay. So that's for that. The next question, I'll ask
The
it to
next
you.
question is what is the best advice you can give someone who is still on the fence about starting an online business?
So I think the best advice to someone who's still on the fence about starting an online business is, let me ask you this. Imagine yourself 3 to 5 years old. Imagine yourself in 3 to 5 years from now. How do you see yourself? Are you still in the same place? Nothing has changed? So if that's the case, what do you think is needed? I think if you're gonna still be in the same place, same salary, nothing has changed, I think that means that you need some change. Okay? Because by staying on the same place, nothing is going to change, but around you on the exterior is changing, and not at the same pace as where you are. So what I mean by that, I mean, inflation. I mean, we are seeing it right now. What we used to pay for groceries is now the double. So thinking about 2, 3 years from now, it's going to be even worse. So if you really want to change your life, you have to take action. Okay. We all have dreams, but dreams will stay dreams if you don't take action. So you have to take risk, because that's the only way that you're going to get out of uh your comfort zone. You have to get out of your comfort zone to be able to make a change on your life. um Now, if you are afraid because you're skeptical, um, don't stay skeptical, because skeptical is good, it's a good thing, but staying skeptical is not. Okay, so you gotta go and find out. So this is a free information session that we give. So you got nothing to lose. You know, you got more to gain, because you don't know if what you're not finding out might be the opportunity to change your life. But if you stay in where you are, you're gonna miss out on that opportunity. And when you look back, it's gonna be too late, you know. Um, and you don't want also to uh, find out, uh, and take, action when something bad happens. Why wait until then? You gotta take action now to prevent those kind of things. Because as much as we want to believe that our job is going to be there forever, that's not the case. We are just a number, unfortunately. um, you know if we are not performing like our bosses or the business want you to perform, they just hire somebody else and you're replaced. So just think about that, because um, nothing is forever. So you gotta have a plan B. You gotta be prepared, because you never know what's going to happen. It could be that maybe your health is not good and you need to take a break. So what's gonna happen there if you need to pay bills and you don't have the income coming in? Um, so you gotta think about all that stuff. Nowadays one income stream is not enough. You need another source of income, and an online business opportunity gives you that second income stream and that flexibility to do it on your own schedule at your own pace. Um, for those who are doubtful, that think, I don't have the skills. I don't I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. I don't have the knowledge. To those who are thinking about that, I would say to them, don't worry about that. Okay, you don't need any skills, you don't need any knowledge. Everything is provided for you. You only need the willing to learn, the willing to take that leap of faith and do it. That's all. And believe in yourself. You gotta believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, then nothing's going to happen. You gotta believe in yourself that you can do it. We got people from 18 years old all the way to 85 doing the business. So if they can do it, so can you. No need of skills. We got people from all walks of life. People that hasn't done any social media marketing, that they never actually been on a social media marketing. Yeah. And they're doing the business. um, we also have people that they have no business experience. So this is the tailor for anyone. I mean, the training that we have is video based training. You can do it at your own pace. um, it is tailored for someone who has no skills, no knowledge. So you can do it easily. And you got all the support that you need: mentorship, global community, coach. So you're never alone on that journey. So if that's what you're afraid of, that's not a reason for not taking that chance, to change your life and your family's life. When you want something and just set your mind to it, you can do it. Okay. So that's my advice to all of them. If you want to change your life, just do it, because that's the only way. You want to add something, Patsy?
For example, I'm quite new, when I first started, I don't know what is ChatGPT, what is Canva, what is Meta Business Suite. Now I can say that with confidence because I've done that. It's just a way of training. You
Mhm.
see, the little things you're willing to learn, and I learn. At first, I have no patience, asking a lot of questions, But finally, and Sandy is a good teacher, and and she had patience, so she teach me. Then now I know what is um, ChatGPT, Canva, and Meta Business Suite.
Thank you, Patsy. Okay, so let's go to the next question. Do I
Do
need,
I need?
I'll ask that one to you, Patsy. Okay, so do I need to have a lot of prior experience or technical skill to be successful in this online business?
No, we don't need to a lot of like I said, I was just sharing about this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have I might know some computer, but not a lot. No, I never heard about ChatGPT, in my life, and Canva also never in my life, and and I've never been on the online business before, so I'm totally new. So if I can do it, you all can do.
Have you had any business experience?
No, no business experience about especially on the computer, just live
Mhm.
with the basic, computer, but not to the this kind of um, technical, too much technical.
What was
What
your
was your
profession
profession
before so
before so
people get
people
to
get
know
to
an idea, you know?
know?
um, my personal experience was just personal care attendant that I was doing that for 20 over years, and until I stopped to care for my dad, which is when I was 60. Then I care for my dad. I stopped uh, the work, and I
Mhm.
care for my dad. Unfortunately, he has passed away last year, August, at the age of 92.
Thank you, Patsy. So as you see, you don't need to have any prior experience, and we cannot touch this like a Patsy mentioned. We touched it on the previous point. You don't need to have prior experience or technical skills to be successful in this online business. In fact, we have some already people who have success in the online business that they didn't have any knowledge of the technical skills. They were not tech savvy at all. But nowadays, you have your family, you have your grandkids, you have your nephews, nieces, that they are very tech savvy, so they can help you if you need help. I can give you one of the stories. One of members, that are kind of like the first founders of the community. When she's joined the business, I think she was 60 years old. I and she was telling us, we interview her, and then she was telling us that, one day she was sitting on her chair, and then she was trying to do the business, but it didn't work. So she was a little frustrated. So she said, "Oh no, I'm not gonna do this anymore. This is not for me." And then his nephew, his grandkid, her grandson actually, was there, and then the grandson said to her, "But grandma, didn't you say that when you set your mind to it, to do anything, you can do anything?" And then when she heard those words from her grandson, she said, "Oh," and on her mind, of course, she said, "Oh my God, now I have to buy my own words because I told her, I told him, those words that he can do anything that he wants when he set his mind to it. And now I'm saying that I can't." So after his grandson told her that, then she pushed herself, and then today she's very successful. She's from Canada, so the winter times in Canada she spent it in Mexico, and for the summertime she comes back to Canada to spend it here. But yeah, so that's just an story, an inspiration for those who think that, they require prior experience or technical skill. Is not required. She didn't know anything about how to use a computer. She didn't know anything about social media. So she had a will to learn. She wanted to learn, she wanted to change her life. So she did what she needed to do to be able to do it. And that's why, she's all today very successful, and she's an inspiration to so many in the community. So um, those are the questions that we had for today, um, that we wanted to share with you. We do have some more questions, but maybe on another live we might answer the other ones. But for today, we're gonna leave it like that. And then, what is the topic for tomorrow, Patsy?
Tomorrow topic will be day 60. Wow, time flies, huh?
Yes.
Talk about maintaining motivation.
Yes. So tomorrow we're going to be talking about maintaining. How do you maintain motivation? How do you keep motivated? So we're going to give some tips and talking about that. So that will be for tomorrow, day 60. Um, so for today, I hope so that, some of the questions that we answered today might be helpful for you to be able to take a decision to change your life. We hope so that, we gave some inspiration to you, some answering some of your questions. And but if you still have some more questions, don't feel don't hesitate, to put your questions in the comments, and we are going to be answering to your questions. So in terms of tomorrow, that will be the topic for tomorrow. So if you want to know about this, stay tuned for day 60 tomorrow. So for now, we want to say thank you to all the viewers who have watched us. Thank you for all the watching the replay, and for all of our followers who are supporting us through our journey. We want to say thank you. So thank you for all your emojis. Thank you for all your comments, and thank you for all your support. We are really grateful, and especially, that you are part of this journey. You are part of what we are sharing with you guys. So thank you. And like we mentioned, if you have any questions, put it in the comments. Send us, or if you want to send us a private message, you can send us a private message, and we are happy to answer those questions. So yeah, so that will be the end of our UVL 90-day challenge, day 59. Stay tuned for tomorrow for the UVL 90-day challenge, day 60. So thank you everyone for watching today. Um, have a happy and blessed rest of the Tuesday, and for some part of the world, Wednesday. So until the next episode of the UVL 90-day challenge, day 60. Good night, everyone. Thank you for watching.